Consider the following simplified demand-supply function. Demand is equal to 200 minus 2P. And the supply function is equal to 20 plus 4P. So they are telling you, can you find equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity? Now listen. How can you find equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity?
Hello?
Yes,
sir.
So now, it starts from the fundamentals, right? It starts from the fundamentals. The fundamentals that at equilibrium, the quantity demanded is equal to the what? The quantity supplied, isn't it? That's what we established. Huh? Or you can't remember?
No, I can remember where the caves meet there. I can remember. Where the caves cross each other.
Yeah. So that's at equilibrium. At equilibrium, the prices are equal, right? So if you can understand this, then you're okay. So if these two quantities are the same, the quantity supplied and quantity demanded are the same, which means you have to equate the two equations to solve. That's how you solve. Just equate the two equations. Now, before you equate the equations, you have to make sure that when it comes to the supply and the demand, they are all not inverted. To be inverted simply means starting with P. If the function like this same one, if you invert it, and it starts by P, right? Make it an inverse, make P the subject of the formula. So you have 2P equal to what? 200 minus Q, yeah? Isn't it?
Yes.
And then you divide it through by 2 since you want to be the subject of the formula. Everywhere divide by 2. So that P can be equal to 200 minus, there is invisible 1 here, so this is half, 0.5 Q, like that. This is an inverse demand function. Okay? You can still use basic algebra and invert the supply function. Once you pick these points, the supply function can still be inverted as well. You can have 4P equals to what? Q minus 20, right? Divide through by 4, through by 4F, right? What do you have? You have P equal to 0.25 minus 5, because 4 into 20 is 5. So this is the inverted supply function, or there is 0.5 Q. Okay?
Okay.
You're followed, right?
Yes, though not that much easier.
You're just inverting, like, how should I say? To invert the demand and supply function is just to make P the subject of the formula, price in each of the functions.
Okay.
Make price the subject of the formula. So, which is same as price is equal to -5 plus 0.25 Q. Is still one and the same. This one is for supply, this one is for demand. Have you seen? Now, the message that I want to communicate is that before you invert, right? Or before you equate these two functions equal to each other, make sure that they are of the same form. If the demand function is inverted, also invert the supply function. You get what I mean, eh? By inverting the demand function is to make the P the substitute. The way how this one is an inverse demand function. So you can't equate this one to this one, to this supply function, this one which is not inverted here. No, this one is not yet inverted. Make sure if you're dealing with inverse, they should all be inverted, right?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying if you are dealing with inverses, they should all be what? Inverses. They have to be all inverted. But if you're dealing with these which are straight, which are not inverted, you have to deal with all of them that are straight. Don't mix the inverse and the one that is not inverted. That's what I was communicating. We can even start with the inverted ones. You see that we're finding the same answers. For the at equilibrium, the prices are equal. So which means you're setting these two functions equal to each other. Okay? We can start with the ones that are inverted. So it will be -5 plus 0.25 Q. That should be equal to what? 100 minus 0.5 Q. Right?
Yes.
We are solving for what now? We are solving for Q, right? That's the one that's the one. How can you solve for Q for me?
You group the like terms together.
So you could have to group like terms together. Those that have Q, same side. So you could say 0.25 Q plus 0.5 Q is equal to 100. This negative become positive side, right? So you shall have 105 equal to what? 0.75, isn't it? Q. And you want Q, what do? Divide through by 0.75. Divide through by 0.75. What is our Q? What is your Q? Your output?
Yes, I mean. 14.
Okay. I doubt. 105 divided by 0.75.
Oh, it's 105. Sorry, I did 10.5. I didn't say the 105. 0.75. So that's 140.
140. So output is equal to 140. Now it becomes very easy to want the price, right? Because you can just pick any of the two functions, either the supply one or the demand function. Where there is Q, replace by putting 140. Then you find it. You get it, right?
Yes. And the answer will be
Right.
same, right? It's the equal.
No, we are looking for the price. We are looking for the price. Of course, the price in the supply function and in the demand function will be the same. That's what. But the price and the quantity, they are not same. Look at what I mean. Let's pick the supply function. You see what the price will be. The Q is 140. You can start working out. -5 plus 0.25 times 40.
-5, is it -2?
-5.
Which 5?
It is this
Which
supply.
one
This function is what we're using. This one, the supply.
Oh, okay, you are using the inverted ones.
Because they are the ones that give us the price in subject.
Okay, so it's -5 plus 0.2.
Sorry?
I can't see the function proper. It's -5 plus 0.25.
Yeah, 0.25 times 1 or 140.
Okay. That's 135.
135?
Yes. Just a minute, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Just a minute. That's a minute.
Bambira muntu. Kera kabotiriza uko kitchen.
My good friends. Babos.
Babos, you're back.
Babos.
Hello? Yes,
Babos.
You're
We
back?
are here. I'm here. Ask me your questions.
I don't have any questions.
Apa, you are good?
Yes, I'm good.
What is the price then?
The price is 135.
155.
135.
135.
Yes.
Now let's prove what we mean by saying price supplied will be equal to the price at demand. Can we put the same in the demand function if we find the same? That's what we mean. Remember this one on supply function, yeah? Let's put it in the demand function. It should be 100 minus 0.5 times 140. With the price, the quantity is 140. What do you find? Hello, are you still there? Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm here. So I was saying now we are replacing in the demand function. So you shall have 100 minus 0.5 times 140. What do you find?
100
minus 140. Have you done 0.5 times?
Huh?
Is it 0.5 times 140?
0.5 times 140 is giving us 0.5 140 70. It's giving us 70. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So it's giving us a different price, you see?
It is supposed to be, ideally, it's supposed to be the same price. Okay, let's start from the, let's start from the demand function use, the one that is not inverted. It should be the same. This one will now just equate them the way how they are. Quantity, we have used the quantities now. Okay, quantity supplied equal to quantity demanded, right? 200 minus 2p should be equal to 20 plus 4p, right? Now we are solving for p. it will be 200 minus 20 equal to 6p. Right? Because this negative p will cross the equal sign. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we there?
Yes, sir.
So what is the price?
The price 30.
Yeah, this makes sense. 30, that's the price. Then we need the quantity, right?
Mm-hmm.
In any of the two functions, they should give us the same quantity. Let's start from the demand one. 200 minus 2 times the price, which is 30. That will be 200 minus 60, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What will be the quantity?
The quantity will be 140.
140, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same one that you found. Let's try it in the supply function. 20 plus 4 times 30. What is 4 times 30? 120 plus 20 is 140. You've seen that it is agreed that quantity supplied and quantity demanded is equal at equilibrium. You've seen that?
Yeah, it is.
So I guess when we are inverting the function, there's just somewhere where we get from.
We have made a mistake.
Yeah, maybe when you are calculating, you made some mistakes because no way. Let's try to invert them again. You will have 2p, that is for the demand function, equals 200 minus q. Divide through by 2, so that p can be equal to 100 minus 0.5 q.
And that's the one we have found even at first.
That's the one that we found, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I think since this one is an inverted demand function, I guess that's why maybe it's not maybe not trying to agree. Let's stick to this one. But I guess if they had given you the inverted ones at first, they should have agreed as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be able to agree. Minus 20. Right. This is the same stuff. 0.25 minus 5 q. 0.25 times 140 is how much?
0.25 times 140.
Yeah, no, it will agree. It will surely agree. Let's continue. Yeah. This is for the supply, right? For the demand. For the supply, it will be 0.25 Q minus C 5, like that, right? If you want, you can say negative 5 plus C, 0.5 Q. It's still the same. It will agree. Can't just. Why? -5 plus 0.25. You've seen this, right? Now let's solve for Q. Let's solve for Q from the two functions. You're following. I guess I'm not confused. Hello? Are you there? Hello? Mm. Hello? Yeah. So from there, you can see that you just have to collect like terms together so that you can have 0.75 Q equals to 100 minus plus 5. So that would be 105 divided by 0.75 to give you the quantity of 140. You could see that you have the quantity of 140 to be computed into any of these formulas. With the demand function, you have 100 minus 0.5 times the quantity of 140. Half of 140 is exactly 70, right? 0.5 times 140 is 70. 100 minus 70 is 30. So price is equal to 30. Making sense, right? That should be 30. Then we have the other one. Price equal to the supply one. -5 plus 0.2. Okay. This is 25. -0.25 times the quantity of 140. Okay. This will be equal to 35. 0.25 times 140 is 35. 35 minus this -5, giving us price is equal to 30. So everything is agreeing just as stated, right?